Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It's probably been quite some time since I did my last video, but I wanted to share with you guys some projects that I did at the crop that I went to in March at a local scrapbook store. I got a lot done, and I usually do get a lot of things done, and I realized that the reason why I get a lot of stuff done is I have more space. Literally, when I'm at home, the space that I have is like this big by this big. And then I have all this stuff around me. Like, I don't have a clear desk, but when you go to a scrapbook store, you bring what you need. You have a 6-foot table and you spread out. And so then when I spread out, I have more space and then I get more stuff done. So let me show you guys what I worked on. I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you from the top. Hopefully it's not too dark. My room doesn't get the best light, and I don't want to turn the lights on because I don't want glare, because all the layouts that I did were Project Life kind of layouts, and I don't want it to reflect the glare. So let me show you guys what I worked on. All right, here's my view from the top. So do you see what I mean? That I don't have a lot of space. This is literally the space I have. Everything else, here, I'll zoom out for a little bit. Yeah, that's the junk. Let me zoom in to make it look decent. But so I decided to take on Project Life this year and be more relaxed about it. And I looked back on my old albums. The last time I did Project Life was 2013. And I had 2 books for it. It stressed me out because I was doing it weekly. Sometimes I don't take a lot of pictures. Sometimes I do. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? And so I stopped for a number of years because Luke was 1 at the time in 2013. And the kids were busy. They were all young. They were busy. Now they're older. My oldest is 17. Malia's 15. And Luke now is 11. And so I have more time and I'm not as tired. So I just try to get it done monthly. So my book now is, can you see that? Yes, I think you can. So my book now, I'm trying not to stress out about it too much. I'm just trying to use 1 kit, even though all the kits out there look great. I subscribed to the Documenter kit from Studio Calico, and I decided to do that because they started carrying 6x8. And with 6x8, I can cut it in half, or I could cut it in quarters, and the cards suited my taste at the time. I don't know if I'll stay with it all year. Let's see, because I still have a lot of leftover Project Life cards throughout the years that I have not used that I need to organize. So maybe that'll be a video. Leave a comment below if you think I should do a video on organizing those cards, because they are a mess. I was gonna sell them on eBay. I was gonna sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and then I realized maybe I'll use them. So anyway, that was a lot to say. That was a lot to say. So here is my first page. This is from every month I'm just using the Studio Calico Documenter kit because it works for me. So I don't add anything extra if I don't feel like it. So I worked on January and half of February at home. So I'm also writing my journaling. I'm not going crazy with the journaling. I had this issue with how I would document pictures again. Like, say I wanted to document my daughter's cheer when she cheered at the game back in January, and I'm already documenting it here. Do I document it again in her scrapbook? And I think I would, and that's when I would approach it with a 12x12 scrapbook layout. But this, I'm just trying to capture daily things I wouldn't normally scrapbook about. Like, actually I would probably scrapbook about all these things, but I don't know. Like, we had a pasta night for work at somebody's house, one of my coworkers' houses. We had karaoke day with, I gotta fix that. It moved. My son's the youngest is in Scouts, so there was the Pinewood Derby, and then I realized I had more pictures I wanted to share, so I added this flip on this. Yeah, nothing crazy. Jonah turned 17 back in February, so I added just a little insert for him. Today actually is Malia's birthday. She turned 15 today. I don't know when I'm posting this, but today, as I film this, she is turning 15. So I have all these things, and I'm sticking to 9x12. So 12x12 to me 11 years ago was very intimidating. I felt like I needed to fill the whole page full of pictures or documenting or journaling. and I needed to embellish every card, and every layout had to be a week long. And that's a lot. That's a lot of pictures. So when they came up with, I don't know, I fell off the wagon with scrapbooking for quite some time, and then I still have all my stuff, but when they came back with 9x12 that I recently discovered, I'm sure it's an old thing, I don't know how many years old it is, but 9x12 just fits because I don't have to force myself into this box of filling two 12x12 project life pages. So even if this had a lot of pictures, I just stick an insert that's smaller to just document. So I'm trying to stick to maybe just, so each of these are considered a page, right? I'm only trying to do 4 pages per month, maybe 6 if I have to, like if it's a busy month. So February is 1, 2 with an insert, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it. And then I got March done. Anyway, so these were some layouts that I did. Okay, squirrel. I'm all over the place. So these were some layouts that I did at the crop. I don't even know my layout count for that day. Maybe I'm going to another crop in April, so maybe I'll keep track this time. But I did get some stuff done. All of this is journaled, so I consider it done. I could probably use more embellishing. I added another little flip insert celebrating a coworker's birthday because she likes to celebrate all month. These young people love to celebrate all month, let me tell you. So I went to her house for one of them, her mom's house, and then we celebrated dinner right here. Then it was just a busy month because we had so many social things. We had a double date with friends. I got together with my old gym friends because one moved away to another state, and then she got us all together. We celebrated Super Bowl / Jonah's birthday. I got canceled from work, so I got to go to a mother-son bowling. And then the following week, I got to meet up with another old coworker, a traveler, who was in town. And then we got to have some lunch. There was rank up celebration for Scouts, so now my son is no longer a Cub Scout, he's now a Boy Scout, so he's so excited about that. There was just a lot of little things. And then March, I used the other kit from March. February's vibe I did not care for, to be honest, for the Documenter kit. It was really rainbowy, pastel-y kind of colors, and it's not my vibe. Like, I made it work because there was a lot of birthday cards in there, and Jonah's birthday happened to be in February. This stamp is a stamp from Carrie Bradford's studio. What else can I say? But I didn't add much more. But yeah, the cards weren't my vibe. I made them work, but they were just kind of a lot of pastels, and I was like, oh man, can you just do a little bit more, not primary, but like more muted tones. But March I like. March is there. So I did like only 2.5 pages. No, 3 pages of March, because now we're in the last week. So I just have to document last week and this week. But I'm pretty much caught up with Project Life. I decided that this is the way to go for me. I'm not stressed out. I'm not like freaking out about getting them in, and I'm pretty much documenting every little event that we've got going on, like my mother-in-law's birthday, and then there was cheer pictures day for my daughter. There was a 5th grade walk through history with Luke's class. They included letter stickers in the March kit, but they didn't do it for the February kit. It's weird. And then one of the cards that I got was so strange. I don't think is it this card? There was a March card that came, and it was like ripped. Oh, I think I can't even see it. It's ripped on the back, but it made no sense because it didn't touch any sort of adhesive. Like, it was like a card in the middle of the cards. It was weird. I don't know, but I used it. It's somewhere here, but I used it. So that is those are the Project Life layouts I did. And then I decided to start working on our Orlando Disney World Universal Studios / cruise album. And I struggle with doing scrapbooks for large events like their birthdays, because I always come out with a ton of pictures, or like a trip. To be honest, I don't even have a lot of albums about trips. I have layouts here and there, but I don't have albums. I started here, I'll show you this. I started a traveler's notebook for our 2019 RV trip, but then I realized, you know, I should have started this as a national parks book, because we've been to so many, it would be cute to see. But then now everything's glued down. I'm kind of pissed at myself because I glued everything down. This is out of order. We've been going to, this is 2019, and I have pictures from 2017 going to national parks, 2018. So here, vote down below, or leave a comment down below and tell me if you think I should just, who cares, YOLO, and just put the old pictures here and just leave dates, or just, it doesn't matter. I think the Virgo in me is thinking too hard about this, and I hate it, but I like things in chronological order, so it's bothering me a lot. Anyway, I had this album in my stash forever. It's an old Pioneer album. I probably got it on sale at Michael's long time ago. Probably like clearance. And I don't know what I was saving it for, because, but it's a binder style album. And I was like, oh, it's red, I'm gonna use it for Disney World. But then I did see a 12 by 12 album on scrapbook.com. That's the leather pleather kind that matches our stuff. And I'm like, I kind of want to change it. But anyway, I don't know if I will. So this is the beginning. I'll do a full flip through once I'm done with this. But I'm working. This is going to be a forever work in progress, I think. Can you see? Should I zoom out? Okay. Let's try. Okay. So this is our day at the airport. These cards are from Saline Studio. I'm pronouncing it wrong probably. From the Lily Pad. She has so many Project Mouse digital cards, and I was considering doing this book digitally and then just having it printed as a one-bound book. But I have so many supplies, guys. I've been scrapbooking since 1997. I have stuff I need to use. I've been collecting so many things. So why not just force myself to do it this way? Yes, it's more time consuming, but you know what? I'm getting my fingers inky. I'm doing things. I'm cutting paper, and that's what it's all about. So let me just do it this way. I could do it digitally, but sometimes I'm getting old. My eyes hurt looking at my phone or my iPad. It hurts to do the Project Life app sometimes. Even if I have the iPhone Pro Max 14 and the screen is big, but it hurts. So let me just do it this way. I'm doing all my journaling on Photoshop and just printing it on top of the cards. If I think ahead. So sometimes I like lay stuff out, and I'll show you that in a second. But I love how this turned out. What design is this? This is design D. I feel like I'm using a lot of more design D Project Life pages or page protectors, because with our phones now, we usually tend to take vertical pictures more so than we do turning the phone horizontally. So unless I remember to consciously take both ways, this trip was go, go, go. We were gone for 2 weeks, and it's just a lot of pictures. So just trying to get it in there. So then we made it. We had dinner at Cowfish. This is a little 9x12 insert, and I love doing that. I love mixing sizes in these books. My husband doesn't like it so much. He thinks it's weird. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll put tabs or something here so you know to flip this, and it's smaller. But I think he's of that mindset. You know how men are sometimes. They like it. I can't even describe what I'm saying. They like it. They don't think of it as artistic when you mix sizes. They think of it more like they want it consistent, I guess. So if maybe in his mind I should just stick to 9x12. But you know what? It's my album, and I don't see him doing this. So here it is. So we ate at Cowfish. That was Carl's, one of the bottom 2 restaurants. Actually, the bottom restaurant that we ate at. It was good. It was not bad. We had great service. It's just plain. Like, we've had better sushi. But I really wanted to try the burgushi. The burger/sushi. So we tried it. It was all right. So then the next day we did Universal. And then the next day, or that same day, this is going to take a lot, to be honest. So we had to wait in line. I'll talk about this more when I do an actual flip through, when this is completely done. But I wanted to journal about our lunch at 3 Broomsticks. I pulled this picture off of our Instagram stories and printed it, cut it down and printed it, because you know how it prints the 9:12 ratio. That's really long. So I just printed it. Good thing I didn't journal up here. But since I talked about our review for each food that we got, I just left that alone. And then I added an insert, not an insert, a flip here, so I could document our experience, our whole experience. The frozen butter beer is where it's at. I didn't try the other kinds. There's literally not enough meals in the day. I probably gained 20 pounds from this whole trip, but the frozen butter beer. I don't even like butterscotch, but that's good. And then there's more stuff. We did the train. I journaled some more cards from Celine's studio. Here's the train. I didn't take a lot of pictures of King's Cross Station, but we got out on the Universal side, and then here's the night bus. We saw Creature in the window, and then here is what I'm talking about. I'm not done yet. So we had I had pictures here and there, and I don't have a ton of pictures because we were just go. But this is the picture from the Men in Black ride, and this is in the queue. Here's the line for ET, and here's the card from ET. So what I think I'm going to do is do a journal card here regarding these two things, or maybe I'll have I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll have a insert here, or like a filler card, and then I'll journal about ET here and Men in Black here. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But it could also be, this probably could also be a 9x12 layout, since the other side doesn't have many things to talk about. But I kind of wanted a break between the 9x12s because that's just too many in between. Because I have one here, and then I have one here with the Jaws pictures that we took. I could have sworn there's a Becky Higgins Project Life insert that had 3 4x6s and 3 4x6s here, vertical, but I can't find it in my stash, and I swear I have it, but I gotta look again. I've organized all my stuff, so I don't know where it could be, but this will be journaling about the Jaws shark. And then these layouts I did at the last crop that I went to back in December. This was before I decided to do Project Life, but I think I'm going to still maybe scrapbook 12x12 in this album, because I have so many cool pictures to share. Like, here's our experience on Tron, and then here is, I think I'm going to take this out because it doesn't fit. But here's a double layout for the castle. But what's interesting is I made this layout of 12x12. I made this layout, and this layout planned to be a 6x12. I found this insert in my stash that accommodated a 6x12 and 3 4x6s. So I was like, oh man, that's perfect. That is perfect. It's by We Are Memory Keepers. I have quite a few, and I'm so lucky that I do. The problem is these layouts kept slipping out. So I just ended up putting it's probably not the best idea, but I stapled it on one side so it's not sliding out. It's not on the picture, it's not touching the metal, so I feel okay with that. So I have those layouts, and then I did, when we got home from the crop, I was still so inspired. I always get so much momentum after I go to crops because I feel like that's the best time for me to get things done. So I scrapbooked this layout of our experience at the crop, and I just used stuff in my stash. It was so fun, and I can't wait to put this in my book. But yeah, those are all the things I got done in March so far. I am also working on a daily journal that I don't think I'm going to share it, but it's a Hemlock and Oak journal that I decorate with stickers and markers and things like that, and just write my daily feelings. But I don't think I'm going to share it because it's pretty personal. And then I have a passion planner that I do my weekly planning in, and that's pretty plain. I've seen very extravagant passion planners, but it's pretty plain. I don't know if I should share that one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of all these projects that I've been working on. Loving the feedback. Sorry it's taking me so long to get these videos going. It's so hard to get videos going. I always just forget to turn on my phone or the camera and just like record. So I'm really going to try to be better about that. I always say that every time I shoot a video, but really Really, really. I'm going to try. So leave me a thumbs up down below. Say hello. I miss you guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.